Libra, hi. So this is going to be a reading for December 25th through the 31st. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Blue. What's going on? You are sleeping. You are finally sleeping. There you go. Anyways. Let's see, Libra. The overall energy for the reading, the Hierophant. We're talking about something important today, something deep, meaningful to you. Could be even your beliefs and your values here shifting or something around that. Let's see what's going on here. In the recent past, the Nine of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, the Tower. Man, this looks like an energy of you really want to do something, but you're holding back because you know that what you're about to do could create a lot of something not great. Man, I don't know what this is. I don't know if it could create that. I feel like you convinced yourself that if you do that, then that'll happen, which, you know, unless you're a psychic, and even then, I don't know. We'll see about that energy. It's kind of up in the air for me. In the current situation, the Four of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Six of Pentacles. Now you're upset that you're not doing something. What's going on here, Libra? Is it one of those readings? You look upset that either you or somebody's not doing something to correct a situation, to balance out a situation. All right, in the immediate future, the Hangman, the High Priestess, the Wheel of Fortune. In the immediate future, you just don't do shit anymore. You're like, universe, take over, please. I'm done. You know? And I can see why. Okay, so yeah, it's looking like, and it is a pretty intuitive choice here by the looks of it in the immediate future. You're showing up as, you know what, I feel like maybe I should stand still and see what happens, rather than, I should do that, they should do that, everybody should do something. Okay, let's clarify. Let's see what the hell is going on here. Let me do the Hierophant. The Three of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Tower. What is up with these? Like, every time I see an action in this reading, there's a repercussion of huge magnitude, but in a pretty negative way, basically. I'm not sure if this is a what if kind of a scenario. What if I do this and that's gonna happen? You know what I mean? I see a big pause and then I see movement. The minute things start moving, something happens, something big happens. Now, it doesn't have to be negative necessarily, but something big happens. It could be tied up to quite the deep connection attached to you there. Because I see this movement more coming towards you, and it's looking like one of those, you know, where there's been complete silence for what looks to be forever. Let's see. Let me do the Nine of Wands in the recent past there. Knight of Cups, Four of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. Oh, okay. So here we're talking about you feeling something and telling yourself, don't feel that. Don't feel that. Why would you feel that? What's wrong with you? Why would you, you know? And quite stubbornly, the more you say to yourself, don't feel that, the bigger it feels, you know? And it is about love. I mean, your heart is telling you, hey, you know, there's something in this direction. You're like, no. Nope, don't go there. Don't do that. Nobody's going anywhere. It's just about feeling and embracing how you feel. You know what I mean? You don't have to go anywhere. Your heart's not going anywhere without you. It's one of those situations in which we believe that because we feel something, we gotta act upon it. Not necessarily. No. Most times it's better not to. Just feel it, embrace it. This is how I feel. Is it good, bad? Well, you get to determine that, but it doesn't matter. You still feel it, you know? So basically you're rejecting yourself. You're rejecting how you feel there. Let's do the 8 of Pentacles. The 2 of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the 6 of Cups. There's a soul connection that you feel this attachment to. You don't know what to do about it. But I feel like, you know, it's working up to some extent, and then it's becoming complicated. It kind of goes into this direction of, what do I do now? You know, what next? Which feels like maybe this is a friendship of some sort, and maybe you start developing some emotions there, and it's like, uh-oh, I gotta do something for some reason. Because there seems to be a working point, and then there's confusion. Let me do the Tower. The 7 of Pentacles, the Emperor, the 6 of Wands. This is one of those very shocking kinds of... Oh, this looks like a scenario from a movie, kind of. I'm trying to think of a movie now. I mean, there's plenty of them with this kind of scenario. But it's looking like, okay, you are in the vicinity of this connection, whatever this connection is to you. At that point, maybe a friendship, maybe more, who the hell knows. But it's that validation you get from the other side. And every time you get that smallest little thing that says, uh-oh, they're paying attention, or uh-oh, they care, it's turning huge for you. It's kind of like, which is telling me that you're a lot in your head about the situation to begin with, instead of just taking it for what it is. So it's just all of the energies come through as being amplified for no apparent real reason. You know what I mean? It's the rejection of what you feel. Pretty intense. It's the validation, the hello even from the other side, which is just a simple hello, and it's like, oh my god, this is the biggest thing in the world, you know? So everything seems super amplified when it comes to this connection, and there you are in the middle with it and being like, I don't know what to do about it. I have no idea. Okay. I'm not seeing it going anywhere necessarily. Hold on, sneeze. Come on. There you go. I don't see it going anywhere necessarily, whether it's going forward or not, or it's just in that place where you're confused about it. I have no idea what went on here. Let's do the 4 of Cups in the current situation. Oh, okay. For the 4 of Cups, you give me the 9 of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the 3 of Pentacles. This is a very individual kind of an energy, which, you know, given that I was just wondering what the hell happened, you're kind of giving me a sense of detachment, like it's you, and then there's this connection which you're not necessarily part of in the way that maybe you would want to be. So there could be a friendship at play or something, which it still feels like you're connected to this, but from the place of you're single, though. You're not connected from the place of we're a thing. You know what I mean? So you're looking at it, and you're pretty upset about it, by the looks of it. So it feels like nothing really came together, not in the way that maybe you desire to. Let me do the Ace of Swords. You get the 5 of Swords, the Page of Wands, the 7 of Wands. And then there's this fighting energy within yourself of, you know, picking up that phone, writing that text, and then deleting it before you press send, kind of a deal. You know what I mean? So there's this back and forth about what you should do. Oh, should I say this? Should I do that? Do I do this? Because if I do it, then this. And so there's a whole aspect of complicating things here. which I can understand. It's a whole rush of emotions, and then you take it up in your head, and then it's kind of lost in there somewhere in the whole scenarios of, you know, again, what ifs, whys, all sorts of things that go on up in there. Which that place is usually ran by fear, insecurities, doubts, you know, so it's going to become a roller coaster really quick if you don't pay attention. I would say the most simple way to deal with this would be to just kind of feel what you're feeling, embrace what you're feeling. Don't think that if you feel what you feel, you have to do something about it necessarily. That's just for you and you know, to have that relationship with self, of self-love and embracing how you feel, whatever it is. And then based on the circumstances, act if you need to, but you don't need to necessarily, you know. I don't know. It feels like a pretty smooth, easy dynamic here within the situation, but for some reason I'm seeing it being torn apart and complicated like crazy. Let's do the Six of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Ace of Cups, the Devil. And then it's the tough love kind of a thing. Or not even tough love, that's completely besides the point from what I'm seeing here. Games, mind games. If I disappear, you know, from their vicinity, maybe they'll notice. Let's see if they're gonna notice and come run after me. Manipulation. Not the healthiest thing to do here, especially when it became so complicated so fast. No, you know, throw another one of these mind games in there, it's going to complicate it even more. So I don't know. Looks pretty complicated when in reality, as I said, based on the energies I'm seeing here, it's pretty simple. But we do have a tendency as humans to complicate things. So for the what is this? The Hangman, you get the Hermit, the Temperance card, the Judgment card. There you go. Just, you know, just be with it. Just be in the moment, whatever moment that is, you know, and deal with it then. Instead of kind of creating scenario of what will happen if this would happen, if I did this, if they did that, if for what? It's exhausting. Just be and see what happens. Don't you like being surprised? You know, you're definitely getting there. I like how you get there, though. It's like you complicate things so much here, and then you're like, boop, disconnect, and then, okay, I'm in the moment. I'm like, how the fuck did you do that? How did you just get here from all of this? But, so you do have a button there somewhere. You just have to use it sometimes. Let's do the High Priestess. The Ten of Swords, the Four of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles. Your intuition is telling you that this is not going to work out in the way that you want it to work out. Whatever you want to do with that, you're going to deal with that when that time comes. I feel like the moment you stand still, you actually see things for how they are. And then your intuition shows up to tell you, maybe not. Make sure that's your intuition, though. Intuition doesn't usually say things are not going to work out. That's fear. Make sure you make the distinction here between your intuition and your fear. I don't know. Sometimes it tells you, but you gotta really eliminate the fear factor out of everywhere. So make sure this is your intuition telling you this. Intuition usually doesn't deal with future. It's not gonna work out in the future. It deals with what's in front of it, you know? Let's do the Wheel of Fortune. In the immediate future, the King of Cups, the King of Wands, the Ace of Swords. Well, I don't know. I see things working out here, you know, things turning around for the better here. I mean, the energy is available for things to kind of flip back around towards a way better energy than what I see here, you know? It's just... This is key for you. You know, the standing still part. The let's stop everything. Let's stop all of the commotion here. Let's stop. Just pause. And look at things and take things as they come. then energies are settling down like no tomorrow. In here, it's like, okay, this is a roller coaster. Which direction is this roller coaster going? Up and then down really quick, and then up and then left and then right, and I'm dizzy. That's kind of how I'm looking at all of that. Interesting. Kai, did you come to wake up Blue? He was just settling down. Or you came to, yeah, to wake him up and then go, because why not? Let's see. The Judgment card, the Queen of Swords, the Eight of Wands. Yeah, you... It's a matter of choice, you know, because at this point in time, especially as I see you connecting right, like in a flash to that present moment, that tells me you know how to do that. That tells me you know how to recognize when you're going ballistic in your mind about things, you know, and you know how to get yourself out of that just by being in the moment. So it's a matter of choice at this point, you know. Do you choose to go with the scenario of the dizzy roller coaster, or do you just choose to be with what is? So at this point, and I feel like you're getting this as a reminder as well from some maybe friends, maybe, I don't know, someone saying something and you're like, oh yeah, and then you snap right into it. Yeah, it's a matter of choice. I choose to just be with this instead of complicating it. You know what I mean? So interesting reading. But that's what I had for you. That's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.